Hey guys, this is episode 7 of the Spokesmodel Prep. If you didn't see last episode, it was a very good motivational speech and edit. You can go check that out. It's pretty cool. Can't see it if you're on Android, sorry about that, but you can pull it up on your iPhone or desktop and enjoy that. But voting has just ended yesterday for the Spokesmodel contest. Just want to give a quick second and say thank you to everyone that voted. I really hope we make it to the top 5. I'll find out November 30th and I'll let you guys know immediately. But seriously, thank you so much for all the support. It's crazy and I really hope we do well. It'll be insane. But anyway, today's video I want to go over some stuff about prep and what's been going on so far and how I think I'm doing, and just to kind of give you guys a little update and everything like that. You've gotten a physique update in the last video as well at the end, so check that out. But I do feel like I'm ahead of schedule. I think right now I'm like 6.5, 7 weeks out, and I feel, and I'm at where I was at like 3.5 weeks out last show. But yeah, so I feel pretty lean, and I'm definitely getting leaner each day. I do think I'm like a week ahead of schedule, which is nice. So I'm kind of just like chilling. There's no more double cardio sessions yet. I'm just doing one post-workout every day from now on, until I think I need to speed things up a little bit again. I don't like to come in too early because then it's hard to like peak for a show if you come in super early. And I don't like to like just barely make it. So I like to be like show ready like 2 weeks out. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I think one question you guys may have is like, what am I going to do with this series if I don't make it to the next round? This series is called Spokesmodel Prep, so I'm hoping to get to the top 5, obviously. But the Spokesmodel Prep series, the name will just change simply if I unfortunately do not make it to the top 5. The name will change of the series to just like prep or something, and I'm not sure if I will 100% compete at something, but I will get to like a stage ready leanness, and I'll probably do like a photo shoot or something, just so I can like get some like social media pictures and show you guys like how I look like from like a photo shoot perspective versus just like a YouTube video, which is unique because like people always look better in photo shoots, obviously. But other than that, the whole entire rest of the series is going to be vlogs based off this prep, very similar to like my original like prep life series, where I just kind of like take you through my day on most days, pretty much uploading every other day at this point, just taking you through my day, showing you what's going on, how I'm sticking to my diet but staying busy, and little tips and tricks and workouts and motivation, and just vlogs about this. Because beforehand it was about kind of like promoting my voting and like doing a lot of stuff that wasn't just like showing you like days in the life. But for the rest of the series, it's pretty much going to be like days in the life, which I think is going to be really awesome. Stick around. I'm going to try to upload every other day. I want to keep this as consistent as possible. But anyway, guys, what this video is going to be about is pre and post workout nutrition. I might hit a little bit about during workout nutrition, although I don't really practice it myself. This whole entire video is going to be based off of preference, what I do, not necessarily the scientific reasons. Most of things in fitness, almost all things in fitness, should be based off preference, what you prefer and what specifically works for you, because no scientific study is going to be just perfect for every single person unless it's like super generalized. I 100% never operate solely off of science. I don't think that's the way to go. I use science as a way to figure out something to practice trial and error for, and then whatever works during that trial and error for me specifically, that's what I stick to. So when it comes to workouts or nutrition, I don't just say, oh, I read this paper, it says this works for humans, so that means it works for me. No, I do something that I find there, and then I do something else, and then I see what works. And regardless of what the paper says, I just use it to get an ideology of what to practice. And then when I practice something and find what works, that's what I stick to. I don't ever just listen to papers and assume. I just do trial and error. I'm constantly trying different things and seeing and learning my body and everything like that. Although I have learned my body extremely well in the past few years doing this, because I trial and error so much more than the average person. As you guys know, dirty bulking and like figuring things out, like I'm very, very like my own test dummy for everything at all times. So this pre and post workout nutrition video is 100% based off of what I've practiced, what I find to work for me. This might not work for you, but it's a good idea to see how my thought processes work when I approach what I eat before and after the gym, and sometimes during, so you can understand that. My voice is going to be shaking. It's not because I'm nervous, it's because I'm slightly cold and my caffeine is kicking in right now because I've been trying to film this for a while, but I had to change my camera settings and stuff. So now I have to really watch what I say here, because YouTube is just filled with people who like to point every single word you say and go find a study and try to prove you wrong. So that's why I'm making this claim right now. Like I said, just what I like to do. I might say stuff that sounds like a scientific research, but that's my own scientific research of what I've practiced. So I'm not directly talking about any studies. However, some of this is common knowledge. So first thing I like to do before the gym, about an hour to 30 minutes before, a little closer to that 30-minute mark usually, is have something like white rice, a faster digesting kind of starchy carb. A lot of people like to do like complex carbs a little further out from the workout. I choose to do the white rice closer to my workout, And before the white rice, about 2 hours prior to my workout, I have a large amount of protein through like chicken or something like that, eggs, whatever. I have a larger amount of protein to get those amino acids in my bloodstream and everything for the actual workout itself, because it will last a lot longer than just like a fast digesting carb, because protein digests fairly slow sometimes, depending on the source. So I get that protein in, then wait, and then I have the white rice later on, as you see here. What I do to the white rice, it's like 4 or 5 ounces of rice usually. I put salt on it. The salt actually helps me get a little bit better of a pump. I'm just super sensitive to sodium when it comes to like that kind of stuff, so I like to utilize that to my benefit before the gym. And then I also have a tablespoon of peanut butter. Now this one, like I said, it's gonna sound like scientific research, but it's just my practice. I find that when I have a tablespoon of peanut butter before the gym, it kind of like makes me feel a little bit fuller. See, my thing with pre-workout nutrition is not like benefits to getting a better result out of your workout. It's not because I think eating this will give me more muscle mass or burn fat. It's that I think I will perform better based off of the fact that I'm not hungry or I feel like satiated or whatever the case may be. So I use the peanut butter to kind of help me kind of feel full, because fat is very slow digesting, and it's just, and it helps with this, but it also is something I do. I notice that when I take a little bit of fat before the gym, it makes my pre-workout last longer. I'm not sure if the fats are slowing down the digestion of the pre-workout, so the caffeine and everything in there feels like it's lasting longer. It may be placebo, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I just always know my workout is better if I have a little bit of fats before the gym. So yeah, basically what that boils down to is a faster digesting starchy carb before the gym. Make sure I have protein about an hour, 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours before the gym, like a higher protein, like at least 30 grams, sometimes closer to 50, 60. And that'll give me some amino acids for that like time frame. And then sodium with my rice before the gym, as well as peanut butter to get the fats in to kind of slow things down a little bit, make that energy last as long as possible throughout my workout, because I do train higher volume. Now, when it comes to intra-workout carbs, I'm just gonna hit this really quickly. I do not use intra-workout carbs when I'm cutting, which is kind of rare because I feel like intra-workout carbs are mainly used for people while they're cutting. I like to use them while I'm bulking. Don't ask me why, but I just never perform well with intra-workout carbs during my lift. I think it's because I like to sit down and enjoy my food when I'm cutting, because it's like I don't have as much of it. So I don't like to like eat stuff like mid-set and not enjoy it, because I'm just like focused on the workout. I think that's why it's more of a mental thing. So no, I don't practice intra-workout carbs. And if your question is also about amino acids, I've never been one to really focus on amino acids. I don't think, well, actually I know the studies aren't in amino acids favor all the time. They're basically not gonna like help you or hurt you for the most part. What they are good for is if you get a amino acid supplement that has a hydration formula in it, so not just your branched chain amino acids, but also has like a hydration complex. That's good, because that will allow you to be basically like become more hydrated than normal. And that's obviously a good thing. So I use amino acids for that, and I also use amino acids to just simply enhance the flavor of my water sometimes. So nope, I don't use amino acids for any benefit for the gym. There might be times where it can help, yeah, for sure, but for me, it's just not a thing. Now, however, if I were to train fasted, I would probably choose to use aminos, just because that's something that I usually find helps a little bit. But other than that, nope, not a huge fan. But now I'm gonna head to the gym, get a workout done. I'll show you guys my workout, and then we'll talk about post-workout nutrition. Just pulled up to my gym, but I wanted to say really quick, I wanted to emphasize that this stuff doesn't really matter. It won't really affect your overall results. I just do think it will help when it comes to like strength and performance during your workout, as well as recovery times, if you optimize what works for you. Not what I'm saying, but what works for you. This is just what I do. I'm literally just telling you guys what I do. Might not work for you. And I also wanted to say that supplements, I feel like a lot of people look into supplements way too hard before they even know what they're doing with their diet. They like to analyze pre-workouts and the dosages and stuff when they don't even know what like their macros are. Like you have to like do things in the order of importance, and knowing what's in your pre-workout and stuff is not as beneficial as knowing what you should be eating every single day. Like there's just a lot of stuff like that going on. But for me personally, I know exactly what every single ingredient and everything I would take does, and its use and function, and what the dosages would be, because I really know supplements. As you guys know, that was like my one like passion coming into fitness in the beginning. So don't overthink all of this stuff. It's all preference, but this is just my kind of thought processes on it. But time to hit the gym. Gonna do a little bit of back, a lot of foam rolling and stretching because I'm sore as hell. And some cardio, and biceps, of course biceps. Okay, so I just showed you about 50% of the exercises I did for my pool workout. I did 30 minutes of cardio after that, but as far as the whole workout goes, it was really like out of a 10, I would say it was like a 6. It wasn't that great of a workout. I felt very weak. Half because it's just super cold outside right now, and my gym is owned by people that are very, very stingy, so they don't put the heat on, and my gym inside is freezing too, and I hate working out in cold. I want to be like dying because it's so hot. I want it to be like 3,000 degrees inside of my gym. That's ideal for me. I hate cold gyms. It bothers me so much. Another thing was, because I had to record those clips, my pre-workout timing was wrong, my meal timing was wrong. I started to get super hungry in my workout because I had to record beforehand, and I forgot to like time things differently because of that. So I guess sometimes YouTube does hurt the gains a little bit, but I'm gonna show you post-workout nutrition. Now for post-workout nutrition, usually it varies. Like everything I'm talking about is gonna vary if you're cutting or bulking or maintaining for most people. But for me, I like to get a large amount of protein post-workout because protein fills me up the most, and I'm usually super hungry after my workout. So I wanna get a lot of protein in. Obviously you want some protein after your workout. Anabolic windows don't exist. You don't need to get a protein shake within 30 minutes or 2 hours or whatever. You have like, all you need to worry about is hitting your protein goal by the end of the day. So I'm having 9 ounces of chicken right now and a cup of blueberries. I do the blueberries because I like to have another simple carb, but instead of being starchy, I like sugar carbs post-workout. It just makes me feel good. It kind of like re-energizes me, like makes me feel like I didn't just work out and now I'm all like, you know, slowed down and tired and stuff. So the sugar helps with that. There are some studies that show like sugar and insulin spikes and stuff like that, but protein will spike insulin on its own. Whey is obviously probably one of the better options for that. But yeah, so I usually do like a cup of blueberries or some type of sugar carb, whether that's sour candy or a different type of fruit. But that's pretty much the gist of things. I don't like overcomplicate things. I think a lot of people are like, I need this and this and this. And like, I used to be that way, but now I just realize that like, it's not gonna matter, especially when you're cutting. It's not like I'm gonna be building muscle right now. So all I gotta do is just make sure I'm mentally okay for the most part. Now, when I'm not doing this before and after a workout, my typical thing that I like to do, my preference, is to have a huge meal, like immediately right before my workout. Like that sounds crazy, but I like having just a ton of food, like a lot of food, and then like 10 minutes later being at the gym. That just makes me feel super like full and everything. Like my stomach, like no matter how much food I have in my system, it usually won't affect my workout unless I'm like at a buffet or something, obviously. But yeah, I guess it's something weird that I do. I honestly do prefer having a large meal before and after. Basically, the way I like to set up my food for the day is have a lot of my food before and after my workout, making sure I can focus on having the most energy and optimizing my strength and everything for that time period. You know, not everything you eat is going to go right into energy for your workout, and like it's not like immediate stuff, but at least the feeling of it being energized and the feeling of me being full and not hungry is good enough, and mentally feeling okay because I just ate and stuff and I'm good. So yeah, nothing too scientific, just is all preference. What I've learned works for me over the years. Obviously it didn't work today because of the, you know, vlogging and the gym and everything, but it's also super crowded. But yeah guys, so that's pre and post workout nutrition. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna start vlogging next video, and you guys are gonna love those, so stay tuned pretty much every other day. So there won't be a video tomorrow, but there'll be one the day after that. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.